can help us out on offense. And, you can start anywhere. There's a lot of things you can work on in the summer because you have a lot of time and there's a lot of there's no defense out there, so you can work on a lot of different things with routes and timing. And I think that's what we've been trying to do mostly this summer. And I think we've done a good job so far. And we just have to keep doing those things more and more and become better at it.
How many times have you heard about the end of the Orange Bowl and Chris Myers asked you that question at the end?
I've heard it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about it that much. People talk about it time to time. That's great. It's good to get conversations started about America and about being patriotic. I like that people, enjoy the quote. That means that's a good thing that people enjoy it. If people weren't, happy about it, then we probably have to, start questioning what's going on around here. So I think we'll be all right if people are excited about it.
Were you a big follower of USA Soccer then?
Yeah, definitely. Those guys did a great job. I thought they played outstanding, and even in the loss to Ghana, I thought they played great. And I don't know anything about soccer, but it looked good from my perspective, and it's kind of fun to be a fan every once in a while and watch a game, especially when it's the USA.
Have you noticed all the extra attention that's been paid to the Hawkeyes this summer on a national level? Are you guys cognizant of the extra magazine articles or covers or watch lists or things like that?
Not really. To be honest with you, I don't know a lot about the magazines or when they come out or who's on them, and I don't think anybody really cares. Probably besides our parents, I'm sure they know. They probably got copies of them and stuff like that, and they're excited, and I'm sure the fans are excited about it. But as far as the players go, I don't think anybody's too worried about reading the articles. I think we're a little bit more worried about the workout and running and getting better, because the magazine isn't going to win any games. So we have to be out there on the field physically to get things done.
But you got a sense, even a day like today makes it feel like this summer is a little different from the outside looking in, at least.
Maybe, yeah. To some people it is, but to us it's summer workouts, and all we have to do is bring 100% effort to our workouts, and that's all that's asked of us, and that's part of what we do. And as far as the outside world and what's going on in that sense, it's not really a big deal.
You keep the beard through the football season?
No, I'll probably shave it. I don't really have any type of plan with the hair or beard right now. To be honest, I have no idea what's going on. It looks insane, and it's chaos. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more presentable for you guys. I really do. But you think I'd have time on my hands in the summer, and I'm letting it go. I don't know.
Do you feel like you have more weapons offensively this year than last season?
Yeah, in the sense that we got guys with more experience, and that's just going to help us out offensively. You got guys like Marvin and Darrell who are more experienced now. Keenan, who's got a year of playing experience, and then of course the running backs who didn't play at all. And then last year they both had great years, and then you got Jewel coming back. So all those things that tie in together are very exciting for us offensively. And just as exciting as they are, it still doesn't matter unless we put the work in. If we're not willing to work now, it's not just going to happen once we get on the field, because we're have talent in certain positions. It has to start now, and we have to be able to finish late in games and late in the season.
What do you think might be the biggest difference between this year's team and last year's team?
I can't really tell you that until we go out there and play a game and go through some adversity. That's when you really know what kind of team you have, to be honest. You're not going to know those kind of things until it's the fourth quarter, and we need a response from our guys, whether it's on defense or on offense. So until those things happen, you can't really compare a team from year to year. And then you have to pretty much go through the whole season, this season, these upcoming games, and then we'll see what kind of team we had, and then you can go back and compare those kind of things. But right now, we don't have in our mind a certain win-loss record that we want to have. You want to win every game, but in order to do that, you have to focus on one game at a time.
There's some big holes up front to fill, both figuratively and literally. what are some of the position battles that you're seeing this summer? Guys, anybody stepping out, showing up to you?
Yeah, I think the O-line battles were great during the spring. You know, it was good to see those guys get experience with the ones, and reps that they haven't really gotten before, throughout the season. So it's been a long time for them to get those reps, and since they got those now underneath their belt going into summer, guys have been watching a lot more film, doing things the right way that can only help them mentally, which will make them more confident, when they go out there and try to do it physically. So the O-line, they've done a great job. Guys like Zusevic, he did a tremendous job of stepping in and replacing some tough positions.
What's your relationship like with Darrell?
We're friends, teammates.
What kind of guy is he? I mean, he seems like a lightning rod for discussions often.
Yeah, I mean, he's a colorful guy. He's a character. He's a very exciting guy. He's funny. He's a playmaker, and he's a guy that when it comes third down, he wants the ball, and I think you can definitely trust him that he's going to go out and make a play.
People like to look at wide receivers as kind of guys that march to the beat of their own drummer. Is he kind of in that mold a little bit?
I don't think so. Not here at Iowa. You don't usually find that. I mean, every receiver, skill player, any player for that, that fact has to be confident in what they do, and you have to be confident that you're the best player out there. So I don't think Darrell's any different in that sense. He's a guy who's very confident and knows what he can do on the football field, and we expect every player to be that way, to think that they're the best at their position, and having that mental edge and that kind of confidence, really helps you when it matters during a game.
Coach seems to like to, I don't know if keep him away from us is the right word, but maybe make him less accessible to the media. Is that probably a good idea?
You're asking the wrong guy. All I do is play quarterback. I don't make the calls up in the office. So, whatever Coach Ferentz says is always the right call.
A lot has been made of some of your relationships off the field as well. Do you feel it is sort of a duty of yours as a collegiate athlete to maybe go visit people? There's a relationship that's made that talked about your relationship with a young girl. Is that just something that's just your heart?
I don't. You don't have a duty. There's not a responsibility, but you just so happen to meet these people because they're Hawkeye fans and they're right in the area. They're right down the street. There's no excuse to not go and visit a little girl that is a Hawkeye fan and wants your autograph and some pictures. I mean, that's easy to do. That's really not hard. So I don't think we need any badges for doing those kind of things as Iowa football players, but we're more than happy to go do hospital visits and do those kind of things. And I think every athlete should do that kind of stuff. It's not only rewarding for the kids, but it's rewarding for you when you're able to go there and see how how much even a little kid who's 4 knows about football and wants to see you do well, and they're sitting in a hospital bed. So that kind of puts things in perspective, and gives you a different outlook on not only life but the sport of football.